Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world that you're living in. So we're going to resume our Python Essential course. We'll be proceeding into discussing about Python input outputs. Of course, we've been discussing about outputs, but then we're going to add up inputs to it, and also we're going to discuss about Python operators. So uh, output is a way that we are going to communicate with our user, while input is a way that we accept data from the user. So let's go ahead and uh, start to code a bit. So for the output, we can just we've been doing this a bit. Uh, so maybe let's say we have a name, and that's Daniel, which is one of our viewer. So print hello name. So the first one is going to be literally printed, the one in there under the quotation, while uh, if you'd like to refer to a variable, then you do a comma and you give the name of the variable. And then if you go ahead and run this, it says hello Daniel. If you'd like to actually accept the name Daniel from the user and print it out, then in this case, what we need to do is go ahead and accept it from the user. To do that, we say input, then under double quotation, we're going to write anything that should appear as a prompt for the user. So we're going to say maybe, what is your name? And then we're going to say, hello, Mr. Um, Mr. and then name. So let's comment the previous one so that we see the second one only. So it says, what's your name? My name is Daniel. And it says, hello, Mr. Daniel. So this is a way that you can accept data from the user. So let's do one more example. Take two numbers as an input and display them. So num1 equals to input, and then we say, please enter the first number, and num2 equals to input, please enter the second number. So then we're going to print the first number is comma num1, and the second number is num2. Let's try this. So it's going to the previous code. Maybe let's comment this out so that we can only see this part of the code. Please enter the first number, let's say 12, the second number 19. So the first number is 12, and the second number is 19. But keep in mind that whenever the input method takes the data from the user, keep in mind that it's always the data type is string. So if we try and see the type of num1, comma type of num2, maybe to identify, we do this num2. For it to start on a new line, we can do this. And this is for num1. So please enter a number 12 and 19. You see that it have printed the first number is 12, the second number is 19, and it says both are a class of string. So whenever you want to do your number manipulation, what you can do is after you input, you take the number, you can go ahead and change it into integer version of input. I'm sorry, integer version of you give it the variable num1, then now it's an integer. Or else you can add up to be float on that same line by adding uh, brackets. Let's go ahead and run this again. Please enter the first number, that's 12. The second number, that's 19. So you see that it says the first number is 12 and the second number is 19.0. That's because of float. We're going to discuss more about data types in the next section. So the first one is a class of int because we've made it integer, while the second one is a class of float because we've made it a float. Okay, so go ahead and do this challenge. This is a 1 minute challenge for you. All right, let's do it together. Write a Python program that asks the user's favorite food and prints it. So maybe let's say favorite food equals to input. Please, what maybe not like that. What is your favorite food? And then we're going to say print um, your favorite food is and comma fat food. So for me, my favorite food is actually I'm Ethiopian, so I really like shiro. Oh, we have an error. So this is coming from the previous line. Maybe let's comment this. It's error because we're only inputting strings and it cannot change it into integer. Okay, let's do it again. What's your favorite food? It's shiro. Your favorite food is shiro. Voila.